Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Warzone Central. Today I'll be covering Call of Duty Zombies' 10 most difficult Easter egg steps in franchise history. Let's get into the video. Number 10, Floating Ball Step. Moon is one of the most divisive Treyarch developed zombie maps of all time. Some love it for its creative setting and unique mechanics, while others detest it for its disjointed nature and obnoxious decompressing pathways. However, most zombie players agree that it features one of the greatest Easter eggs in COD history. Yet as epic as it is, the egg is hindered by one fairly early step. After waiting for Tunnel 6 to decompress, players will be forced to escort a floating ball across the map to the MPD. While not overly difficult, keeping track of the thing while fending off the undead hordes can be difficult. Number 9, G-Strike Step Origins. Much like Moon, Call of Duty Black Ops 2's Origins features a massive Easter egg that sent shockwaves to the zombies community and changed the course in the mode forever. That said, it wasn't all that easy to accomplish, particularly for solo players. To start with, players had to go to the trouble of creating G-Strike grenades, which was easier said than done. Then they had to throw them out of bounds on a particular spot near stamina up and then immediately press a button inside one of the giant robots. Number 8, Mahjong Tile Step, Die Rise. The lukewarm follow-up to the universally despised Black Ops 2 launch map Transit, Die Rise was one of the 3 maps to feature 2 Easter eggs. One favored the now zombie ruler Richtofen, while the other favored Group 935 scientist Ludwig Maxis. Maxis' Easter egg was far and away the more difficult of the two, requiring players to use unconventional weaponry and demanding quite a bit of patience. Number 7, Payphone Step Shaolin Shuffle. The Infinity Ward developed Infinite Warfare doesn't get much love from Call of Duty fans, and despite being an overall lackluster entry in the long-running franchise, the Zombies mode at least attempted to introduce a few new concepts and ideas. Plus, it boasted some particularly novel and lengthy Easter eggs. One of the most arduous in series history, however, has to be the Shaolin Shuffle. Now, every step feels convoluted and overly devious. Number 6, Dial Step, Voyage of Despair. Most of the Easter eggs featured in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies mode are strictly for the pros, as they're overwhelmingly difficult and often include some insanely tedious arbitrary steps. Voyage of Despair was particularly guilty of that, forcing players through an obnoxious gauntlet of symbology and astronomy. One of the first steps requires players to find several symbols and clocks throughout the map, which then correspond to various sets of dials found on the bridge. Number 5, Gramophone Step, The Final Reich. While it wasn't particularly well received by the Zombies community, World War II Zombies attempted to capitalize on the nostalgia for the World at War Zombies mode while also doubling down on the horror elements present in the initial version of Treyarch's Horde mode. Though successful in some ways, many believe World War II Zombies to be overly derivative. Number 4, Sophia Challenges Gerard Crovey. Often recognized as the most difficult Easter egg to complete in Black Ops 3, Gerard Crovey's main mission requires players to craft several items and have a flawless knowledge of the spawn locations of dozens of items. And Sophia's trophy challenges in particular will test the mettle of any Zombies veteran. Though some aren't as difficult as others, doing 6 challenges back to back can be tiresome. These challenges require players to escort drones, locate orbs, or defuse bombs. Number 3, Meistertacher boss fight, The Darkest Shore. Returning to Call of Duty World War II, the first Zombies DLC map, The Darkest Shore took things up a notch when compared to the Final Reich and required players to complete strenuous steps like holding out against hordes of zombies in a room full of traps to playing a literal game of Battleship with an insipidly imprecise cannon. This all culminates in a multi-part boss fight against the Meistermulcher, a much more durable variant of the already intimidating Mulcher. Number 2, Cylinder Step, Gerard Crovey. Unquestionably one of the most infamous Easter egg steps in Call of Duty Zombies history, many Black Ops 3 players attempting to solve the Gerard Crovey egg were foiled by this nearly nonsensical step. After incubating a dragon's egg and powering up a generator, players must find a set of valves and input a series of codes based on the lights on the cylinder machines and the location of the cylinder itself. Number 1, Spectral Bird Step, Blood of the Dead. When it comes to tough as nails Easter eggs, most Zombies fans would argue that Black Ops 4's Blood of the Dead is deserving of the title of the most difficult. A convoluted mess of extremely vague and player-unfriendly steps, this is the be-all, end-all of Zombies trials. By far the most infamous step in this already horrible sequence is the one that has players searching the entirety of the map for a spectral bird, which can only be seen with the spectral shield. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. So long.